Yo, what's up, y'all? Good morning. It's your boy Garrett. Right now it's 9:30. It's 9:39 in the morning down here in my hometown, down here in my city where I'm at. First thing is I want to thank the main person, Dr. Josh, for the shout out the other day. Dr. Josh, you really had an excellent game collection there. Like I said, I know you wasn't in a store or flea market. I know you was at your house, but it's just the way you had your games lined up and everything. They looked very well. They looked They looked professional. And if this was back in the day when I was a kid, and let's say for instance, if I had a family member or a friend who knew who you was, or some mainly a family member who knew who you was, and I was at your house and everything. Sorry, y'all. Hold up. Just turned the light on just so it could be more bright. But anyway, if this was back when I was a kid in the '90s, Dr. Josh, and you had all those games lined up and everything, I would have been so excited and geeked up. I would have been like, "Oh, can I play? Oh, you got Sonic. Oh, you got Sonic One. You got this game. I want that. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. Can I play? Can I play?" I probably would have bugged you, Doctor Josh, but that's just how addicted I was to video games, especially Sega back in the day. And I feel like I'm a little bit not maybe not as addicted like I was a long time ago, but I might have just a little addiction inside of me when it comes to video games on my spare time. When after and when I'm done working out and working for the day, and I get it comes to mind and something that I want to do. you know I always play a couple of games for you. I always try to play a couple of games for y'all, and to make and I hope I'm hoping I'm spending enough time on YouTube, gaming, and in order for me to entertain you guys, and hopefully that you guys could give you guys something to enjoy and to watch. And like I said, that's what me being on YouTube is about. It's a hobby of mine, and gaming is a hobby of mine as well. And me doing videos on YouTube and streaming live on gaming, it's about having fun. It's not about making money. It's not about me wanting to make money, which is why I did not monetize my account, because I don't really care about making money off of YouTube, because I'm on YouTube just to have a good time and to make sure to give you guys something to enjoy, and to give you guys my love and support the same way you guys do for me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, but Dr. Josh, you had a really excellent game collection there, boy. I tell you, man. You just better be glad. You just better be glad I'm a grown man. We grown men now, and we not kids. And I'm not that kid, because I would have been super geeked if I seen that kind of game collection and your systems and everything. I would have been dying to play your Sega a long time ago, Dr. Josh. So just wanted to throw that out there for you. But you're one of the best one of the best gamers, Dr. Josh. You, like I said, when it comes to video games and comparing games to different systems, you know what you're talking about, and you make perfect sense, and you always have an answer when it comes to that. So you guys subscribe to Dr. Josh, the real gamer. He is an excellent gamer. He has good videos. He got good gaming videos, and he has an excellent collection, y'all. So if you guys haven't seen him or subscribed to him, I would suggest to do so, because you will definitely like what he has to offer. Dr. Josh, you will definitely like what he has to offer. So subscribe to Dr. Josh, the real gamer, y'all. He knows his video games very well. Yeah, and again, like I said, I want to thank another person. Brian Trusty, one of the other best gamers in the world. Like I said, he's a fun. I like Brian Trusty a lot. I like Brian Trusty because he has really good videos. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's funny. He sure has a voice on him. He sure knows how to sing, boy. I tell you, I don't know Brian Trusty. I don't know if you were singing when you were a kid or anything like that, but whatever it was, hey, you got a good voice on you, man. Especially when you sung the Genesis Does song. That you nailed it. You nailed it. I've heard a lot of singing. I've heard a lot of rapping. I've heard a lot of singing. And I've heard people who couldn't sing, but you're definitely not one of them, Brian Trusty, because you definitely have a voice on you. So, but yeah, and every time Brian Trusty you stream, like I said, you got that microphone on you. The background looks very good. I see some video games. I see the Sonic the Hedgehog doll in the background, like a stuffed animal doll in the background, like that. Your streams also look very professional as well, Brian Trusty. You look like you're at a radio station. You're talking on the radio. Looks like that's what you could be doing for a living. While doing that in gaming. Just the way you talk, how you got that microphone right there. But yeah, and the answer to your question is yes. That was a compliment, Brian Trusty, because you look very professional when you stream and when you talk to people and when you game. Everything you do looks good, Brian Trusty, and you were one of the big helps that helped me in my YouTube. I learn more. I learn more from you all the time. Every time you give me a tip about something, I always intend to try it, and I always intend to try it because that's my way of learning. So and that's also good for me because that way I could learn more about you. I could learn more about YouTube. It'll help me get better and bring more attention. So that's something I appreciate from you, Brian Trusty. So another person I want to welcome back. Welcome back, One Up Woman. Like I said, glad One Up Woman. I'm glad that you had a good New Year's and a good Christmas. It was nice. Yeah, it's always nice to spend time with family every once in a while. See how they are, check in with them, and family is important. And so that's something you just got to do. So One Up Woman, welcome back, and thanks again for being the first person on my to come by in my live streaming chatting part of the lot of my live stream the other day when I was playing Sega. So appreciate that from you, One Up Woman, and you're also another good help as well. And another person is Dead Thumb Gamer, aka DTG. Like I said, always good to see you, Dead Thumb Gamer, because like I said, you had some very interesting stuff in your videos, especially the systems, the gameplays, and everything. So, and yeah, in your videos when you was going visiting a couple of stores, and when I was seeing like used games like PlayStation 2 and other old and used games that that we've all had and we played and probably still play up until this day. Like I said, that was very interesting of you to show us that, Dead Thumb Gamer. So like I said, subscribe to Dead Thumb Gamer, y'all, because he is a great one. And also subscribe to One Up Woman. She is a good gamer and she's funny, especially when she has that mushroom extra live doll in the background from Super Mario Brothers that give you an extra live. She's funny when it comes to that. And Dead Thumb Gamer is a great is also good when it comes to video games. So subscribe to those people. Subscribe to Brian Trusty. Subscribe to Dr. Josh, the Real Gamer, One Up Woman, and also Dead Thumb Gamer. Subscribe to those 4 people that I just mentioned the names of. So they're all good gamers and they're all good. They all have good videos. So check them out. For those of you guys who hasn't, because they could definitely motivate you guys. They could definitely be motivation when it comes to video games, y'all. So subscribe to those people. Yep. So another thing I want to talk about, and also I also want to welcome all the new people that's a part of my channel now and who subscribe to my channel. Don't really remember all the names, but like I said, for the other people who for the newer people who also subscribe to my channel, excuse me, I want to welcome you guys and welcome you guys to my channel and hope you guys seen my videos and hope you guys enjoyed them. If so, you already know what to do. Hit the like button and feel free to leave a comment at the bottom if there's anything you guys want to say or add or ask me. I'll be more than happy to respond back to you when I get that chance. So that's what's being said about that. Yeah, another thing is, I want to talk about today. Just wanted to make this video today because I will not. I'm just letting you guys. I just want to give you guys a heads up that I will not be streaming live or gaming today, because I'll tell you why that is. Because number one, me and my woman tonight are going to a stand-up comedy club tonight. We're going to go see Guy Tori, and it starts at 9:30 later on tonight. And I don't want to do any gaming today because I don't want to play. I don't want to play too much, and then like my body, my brain will feel tired, and then I won't want to do anything else or go anywhere else. Go do anything or go anywhere tonight. So, and that's what video games will do to you if you've been playing a lot. They will, when you get to the point when you're playing and you get to the point that you're done for the day, all you're gonna feel like doing is laying down and just wanting, not wanting to do anything or go anywhere. So that's why I'm not. That's why I will not be gaming and streaming tonight. So I know usually I do, but I need to rest up. I just want to get rest up as much as I possibly can today, and I will be ordering some food today at 4 o'clock and having my snacks in the middle of the day. So that's what I will be doing. I went to the gym 6:45 this morning. Got my workout in as I always do, 6 days every week, because working out is the main thing that's important to me, and me taking care of my body and trying to work to get stronger and stay strong and to stay in shape the best that I can. I'm 27 years old. I'm 27 years old, and next month on the 11th I'll be 28, because that is the day of my birthday. So I'm going to keep on training until I one day get to a really old age that my body tells me that I can't lift weights all heavy like I'm doing now anymore. So I will continue to keep on training the way I am till one day I get to an age where my body says that I can't go on doing that anymore. So that's a thing about me that I like to do that's important, because I am strict when it comes to that. I'm not a lazy person. Only when I'm only lazy when I'm done working out and I'm done work for the day, and just like right now, I'm probably just gonna lay on the couch, watch movies, and have a snack or so, and and I also brush my teeth, twice a day, and floss in the evenings after dinner, and I'm also strict when it comes to my teeth as well, my dental. So yeah, I got to make an appointment for sometime next month, because I just like to stay. I like to stay clean. I like to stay clean and stay up on everything that I do, and just shows that I give a damn about my body and self. Because there's people out there who doesn't do that. People who don't care about don't really care about anything or themselves. Wind up doing something stupid that's gonna hurt themselves later on down the line. Like I said, smoking smoking cigarettes or weed or doing any other type of drugs, or even drinking too much alcohol, which is things that I don't condone and things that I don't do. So guys, people out there shouldn't do any of that stuff. So just say no to all of that, kids, because all that stuff will harm you, and that's why I don't do it. So just say no to drugs. But yeah, another thing also I want to talk about, yeah, gaming, gaming is very interesting to me. It really is. It's one of my favorite things to do on my spare time. And I can remember, even in elementary school, when in the fourth grade, when I was my fourth grade year in elementary school, that's when around Christmas time, I was super geeked when I got my first PlayStation when I got the first PlayStation 1 for the first time. You know, I was playing that. I was playing that all day on Christmas Day. I was playing that all day on Christmas Day. You know, the main game I was playing was WWF SmackDown Part 2 Know Your Role. I was playing that all day because, for a long time, I have besides, me having Game Boy Color, my second grade year and everything, whatnot, I honestly prefer the game system around that time of the year, but my mom bought me Game Boy Color instead. And it was a pretty good gift. It was a pretty good gift. The part that sucked more was when my mom couldn't be there on Christmas Day. She had to go to work. She had to work on Christmas Day. That part really sucked to me. And it was basically me, my dad, and two of my brothers on Christmas Day. But the Game Boy Color was one of the gifts that I got for Christmas, and I had a couple other toys. I can't remember what other gifts I got on Christmas Day, but the main one I got was out of Game Boy Color, and the one game with a couple of Mario games on it. So that's what I remember what I had. But I guess I didn't get really actually get a game system again till my fourth grade year, which was the PlayStation 1. And but yeah, on Christmas Day that year, on my fourth grade year, I was playing PlayStation 1 all day. SmackDown 2 was the main game I was playing because I've always wanted to play. I mean, I have played a wrestling game for PlayStation 1, and that was like WWF Warzone. But I've always wanted to play SmackDown because SmackDown looked like it was, one of the best wrestling games on PlayStation. I was just by looking at the case and looking at the back of it, and I seen the commercials one time, and turned out I was right. I'm thinking I got a gut feeling that SmackDown had to be one of the best wrestling games that was made on PlayStation, and turned out I was right. And the main reason I wanted it because I thought that there might have been there was a referee on the back of the SmackDown 1 case, but no, it was a special guest referee. So basically make wrestlers and the referees, and you could you hit them, they gonna hit you back. So there's no normal ref like Earl Hebner or any of the other referees that you hit that would either disqualify you or stay down for a while. So nope, it was just a special guest referee. But that was one of the best wrestling games on PlayStation. One of the best games I had, regardless. So I had other games for PlayStation. I had other games for PlayStation, but one was Need for Speed, and there was other games. It was NHL 2000, and there was uh I really don't feel like pulling out the list, on some of the games up there that I know I do remember that I have had, but I don't feel like pulling out the list right now, y'all. I just want to make this video. I just want to make this shout out video, and just want to talk for a little bit. So I don't feel like pulling all that stuff out. But yeah, I mean, and I hope, yeah. So I hope you guys, yeah, and I hope you guys, liked the video yesterday that I streamed live yesterday. Especially when I was doing NHL hits. Now, a question some of y'all probably might want to know is, what got me into hockey in the first place and whatnot. You know, maybe not, but I'll tell y'all anyway. What's really gotten me into hockey was the movie that was the first movie I seen with Adam Sandler back in '96 when I was probably like 6 years old, and that movie was Happy Gilmore, and that's the movie that actually got me into hockey in the first place. And even though it was funny as hell and all the stuff that Adam Sandler was doing was wrong, at the beginning of that movie when he was trying out for a hockey team, the way he had held that dude against the wall, saying, don't you ever touch my puck," and then he elbowed him, and that guy went, flew down to the ground, and then he went back out there, but he wasn't a really good skater. I was never really a good skater either. And just the way he hit that, just the way he slap shotted that puck, everybody got ducked out the way, and then he broke that glass where the coaches were standing behind, and he was just yell. he was yelling. I couldn't really understand what he was yelling. Then he slipped and fell, and then he was hoping that his number would get called, which would tell him he made the team, but he didn't make the team. So he went up to the coaches saying what was wrong, what was up, why wasn't didn't he make the team? So because his name and number wasn't on the list. So they laughed at him and he got mad, took his gloves off and just started beating up the coach and started hitting a few other guys that was trying to break him up, and he just went off on the coach. He was just, throwing punches and just all on him. So I'm thinking, wow, so is this what hockey's about? Shoot, well I want to check that out, So, a long time ago, after I had lost to Sega and when I got Super Nintendo, there was like a whole bunch of games on the back of that box, just games they had for Super Nintendo, and I was hoping that hockey would be in it, and my dad said no, we don't have hockey, so I'm like, oh, okay. But I was a little kid though, so hockey was just one of the sports I just wanted to check out and watch, and it was pretty good. I never really caught up on. I never really got caught up on it and watched it throughout the years, but it was like a once in a while thing. I know, the first hockey game I got on the PC was NHL '96. Me and my older brother would play it. Not on our computer at home, but my grandma and granddad's computer up at their house because their computer always had more memory than ours. So we would always, just took the game up there and installed it there, and then the hockey game that I had for PlayStation, which is NHL '98. Well, I remember playing that for PC. I remember playing that for PC. That was a really good game. It's all 3D on. It was all 3D on that gameplay on PC, but still the same game for PS1. So pretty much that's how I got into hockey. And like I said, NHL Hits is it's a good game. It was pretty addicting. I was thinking about playing another game or two, but my woman had got off of work and I don't want to, still be playing. And she walked in, and because I still had to get off to make, to make dinner for her, to make dinner for her yesterday and everything. So I just wanted to, I had to get started on a few other things. So that's why I didn't play a few more games after that. So, but other than that, though, that's pretty much how I got into hockey and why. You know, and I would also, like I said, I would also, play it in the street with friends in the neighborhood. Like I said, I could never, I wasn't really that good at skating or rollerblading, so I wouldn't even put any on. So we would, have hockey nets on one side and on the other, split up into teams, and I would always just run and play on foot, without skates on. So, and it was no big deal, but otherwise, pretty fun sport. Tough, brutal, but at the end of the day, it's a fun sport, especially the fighting part. That's one of the best things about it. So that's basically how I got into hockey. But but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the. Hope you guys I hope for those of you guys who came by the video yesterday, you guys watched it, you enjoyed it, and I thank you for those of you guys that came by and watched it and hit the like button. I really appreciate that a lot. I really appreciate you guys all the way. You guys mean a lot to me, and I got you guys' love and support, just like I give you guys my love and support, and I will continue to do these do these live stream videos and just the regular video that I'm making now every chance that I get, and pretty much that's all I really have to say, you guys. But once again, I will not be live streaming tonight because I'm probably going to be resting up throughout the day. Since me and my girlfriend going out at 9:30 tonight to go see Guy Tori at the comedy club here in Pittsburgh. I will I will see you guys. I will see you guys next time, and you guys have a good day and have a good weekend, and you guys take care and stay safe. All right, you guys. Thanks again. It's your boy Garrett Spencer. Peace.